I'd have lost myself long ago if I allowed myself to be led by the whispers of the abyss. Surviving is tough. Taming the beast within is tougher.
Take me up!
Hey Arden, thanks for... Arden, Zara. Hey Toshki. What was the title? Nice Toshki. Hitting the Hey Kakarot, Arden. What's that so much? Oh my god, like yeah, about the like discussion, actually we have ton of news to discuss. Like they leaked so much, to be honest. Like crazy amount of news. We have like some info about future Columbina, some info about Dattore, info about like 5.8 character, info about Madam Pink. She's definitely going to be like kind of plunge enabler or something like that, sub DPS. I didn't get that exactly. By the way, Columbina is not cryo according to the leaks, and I assume she's going to be Electro. You know why? Because in 5.8 we will get new Electro. Kinda like according to the like info, she's going to be Electro Nilo. You know Nilo, like with that crazy Hydra application. So yeah, we will get some Electro, and she will be kinda Electro charge buffer. In this case, I assume Columbina is going to be Electro. Character going to be Electro charge. Yeah, that's true. It's not about that, by the way. It's 2025. We're still talking about like Madam Pink. Yes, Kakarot. You know why? Because Madam Pink is going to be plunger, and it looks like she is going to be better than Xiao because she will they kind of like will make Madam Pink way more playable, I would say. Even though Xiao is extremely powerful, the problem with Xiao, his constellation is great. Especially constellation 4. So yeah, his constellation is great, and on top of that he like needs a ton of energy and pretty good supportive characters to be perfect, you know. Without that he's kind of bad. Yeah, you know, like he's not so good, unfortunately. But when it comes to, let's say, like other characters, why I think Columbina is going to be Electro, because of new Electro character. She is going to be supportive character, by the way. I don't know if she is like mandatory and you need to go for her, but in any case. And also, you know what? According to the leaks, Columbina is going to be #1 DPS in a game after release. So yeah, just keep them way better than Mavuika. So yeah, just keep that in mind. And by the way, she is not cryo. No, Kakarot, like even Fontaine, she was mentioned a lot. Yeah, I don't know, like Kakarot, like maybe like forgot about that. That's why he's talking like yeah. But Kakarot, like actually, Madam Pink, they didn't release her yet. So yeah, they haven't released her yet. So yeah, she's actually alright. Why not? And by the way, it's not that old you know, version of Madam Pink. It's a young version of Madam Pink. So yeah. Hey Dreamers, how are you doing? No one is there, right? Mind will pull Xiao constellations. Oh, okay. Oh, on top of that, guys, like don't forget about like in 5 point like yeah, first we have only couple days left, so yeah, don't forget about like, by the way, tomorrow is a new event. Don't forget to clear this stuff. Yeah, it's only 12 days left, so yeah, if you haven't done it yet, it's 400 primogems, not so much, but you don't need so much as well. It's only 80% like, yeah, exploration. Also, like Meajivari, it's going to be new map in 5.8, but you know, we have a news about Meajivari. Meajivari is going to be, like, according to the leaks, like, that map is going to be close to Notcry. I mean, like, environment, etc., something like that, you know? So yeah, would be nice. Let's say, like, yeah, Meajivari is kind of like level 0 or level 1 of Notcry, something like that. I'm good, thank you very much, like Dreamers. I hope old version of Madam Pink be playable. Old version for come on, like, yeah, you know, like, maybe yes, if old version, then she cannot plunge at all. She's not capable to do plunging at all, because you know why. Hey Pikmin, how are you doing? They will just give like NPC models. I mean, I don't know about that. I couldn't clear visionary mode in Syria. It was impossible for... No, actually, you know what, Pikmin? It's not so difficult. Like, you know why? I would suggest you to do what? Like, at the beginning of that Imaginarum Syria, level up that new type of reaction, which is like hydro, cryo, and dendro. And after that, try to clear it. It's actually possible. You don't need, so like, if you use main DPS characters, you will be alright. Let me show you. What you need to do first. It's, by the way, it's still like a little bit challenging, not gonna lie. So what you need to do first, level up like this reaction, level 4. You don't need any other reaction, by the way. Because, let's say like that, if you have enough electro characters, you will be completely okay. Even Fischl can clear all of them. Fischl can clear last stage. The only problem you can have, it's with some, like, yeah, cryo hydro mimics. Yes, in that case, it's better to use only cryo, I would say, and maybe I'll hate him or someone dendro. But in all other cases, actually one electro, one cryo, and one dendro, it's more than enough. Or only dendro and cryo, because yeah, this reaction involves like 3 different elements. So yeah. The only human crazy enough to get Shao. Oh. No, actually, Toshki, it's not like that. If you like Shao, like, if you can go for Shao, it's actually possible. Why not? I mean, I know so many players who like Shao main, so yeah, it's okay. You're 4 years too late for that. Actually, I'm waiting for Natlan when, like, I heard, like, everyone knows Shao Constellation sucks. Except Constellation 6. Actually, you know what? Just imagine, go for Constellation. Go like throughout all of the constellations only because of Constellation 6. That's brutal, actually, if you ask me. Just imagine. So yeah, it makes no sense. By the way, you know what? All of the old characters is like that, except maybe Jin. Oh, back then, actually, guys, if you ask me, Jin was the only one with extremely useful constellations. Like the only one, because like, yeah, she can debuff, she can buff, she can heal, she can do literally everything, like this character. Unfortunately for me, yes, she can, like, yeah, speed up by the movement speed and attack speed. It's actually crazy. She generates pretty good amount of particle and emo resistant by 40%, and incoming damage increased by so yeah, like, great character, insanely great character. And she can debuff as well, by the way, you know, when the enemy was in that, like, she can debuff. Defense, oh yeah, what defense? Yeah, what the defense? Yeah, that's true, actually. That's actually true defense. You know what? If I'm not mistaken, Silent told me to check that. I usually don't check constellations, but yeah, he told me to check that Constellation 4 for Shao, which is the most valuable constellation in the game. Actually, that's true. Oh my god, that's terrible. I mean, yeah, that defense, like, when Xiao's HP falls below 50%, like, he gains 100% defense bonus. Maybe, like, maybe, yes. If you play out of defense, yes, but he doesn't scale out of defense. So, yeah, pretty controversial, if you ask me. Okay, they're like dreamers, like, enjoy. Oh yeah, Pikmin, you know what, if you want me to, by the way, I can start like Imaginarium Sierra from the beginning, but I would suggest you to do what, Pikmin? At first, at least build your characters. Yes, level 70, it's okay. Actually, level 70 is more than enough. The point is, give them like at least some 4 artifacts, even level 0. You know why? Because when it comes to artifacts, let's say like that, this one is good because this one decreases Dendro resistance by 30%. You can go TOM, which is tenacity. You can go Cinder City. Even level 0 can buff your characters. Just keep that in mind. TOM, for example, like, which is like tenacity, also can give you buff and shield strength, you know? Noblesse. Even at level 0, yes, maybe the wielder will not do so much damage, but you will get that buff, you know? So yeah. Not this one, my bad. So yeah, my bad. It's yeah, Noblesse, of course, Noblesse. Like this one. So like, you know why? Since this game, it's mostly about reaction, etc., something like that, any buff can actually help you a lot. Okay, so yeah, what we have, well, another news we have. Don't forget about, like, oh, by the way, I read something like that. The highlights, so yeah, we're going to get like kind of like 2 characters. Which one of them is going to be Columbina, another one is going to be Moon Goddess. I don't know, like, if it's like different characters or the same, because before that we got the info that Columbina is a Moon Goddess herself, you know. So yeah. Like, and by the way, you know what? Like, the leak says that a ruler of death will be defeated by Columbina. That's just like, only by reading this one, just imagine how powerful Columbina will be. You know, just yeah, like ruler of death will be defeated by Columbina, mostly because of like that pyronosis, maybe. So we'll see. Like, another one. So yeah. And yes, guys, don't forget about like upcoming special program, because looks like we're going to get a ton amount of news like within that special program, which is going to be live in 2 days. Like, yeah, it's on June 6th. Yeah, true. It's better to get Farzan constellations than Shao constellations. Yeah, of course. Like, it's like completely different. Don't spoil storyboards. I don't. Actually, you know why I don't? Because, like, yeah, like, we will get that in 2 days. I don't know story so much. Oh, yeah, you mean, like, yeah, Ruler of Death? Okay, like, my bad. Okay, my bad. And yeah, about Varka, by the way. It's not a story, but yeah, Varka will be playable as well. Just keep that in mind. It's about, like, maybe 6.4 or 5 or something like that, you know? We'll see. We'll see. Because, according to the leaks, Varka is going to be an emo character, and since if you, let's say, like, yeah, if we know his role in Knight of Favonius, most likely he is going to be DPS. In this case, it's crazy because we don't have so many DPS actually, like an emo DPS. If you compare that, the most powerful one, you can say it's maybe Wanderer and Shao. Chasca at Constellation 0, it's not so great DPS, you know. Yes, Lineate at Constellation 6 might be DPS as well, and Hazo might be DPS. So yes, it's roughly, you know. Yes, you can say Ifa, but Ifa is a little bit different. He's not Anemo. He like increase electrocharge damage and swirl damage reaction. So because of that, so yeah, it's kind of like a little bit different. But like pure Anemo DPS, it's Wander, Xiao, it's Lynette and Hazo. You can say Chasca as well, but yeah, Chasca needs unfortunately a couple constellations. Yeah, Xinyun might be DPS as well with Constellation 6, she's crazy as hell, but again, it's Constellations. When it comes to Constellation 0, so yeah, Xiao, this one, and yeah, that's it. So yeah, we'll see. I mean, like, at least, like, good Anemo DPS would be nice to this game. Alright, so yeah. So what we have... Yeah, it's a new map. I told you about the new maps. And by the way, new female characters, or like, by the way, new female character will be from Notcry, you know? So yeah, that's 5.8 Electro 5-star female character. She's going to be from Notcry. It's a little bit surprising, but at the same time she might be extremely useful. You know why? You know that we have a character like Nilo. Even though Nilo has a pretty nasty, I would say, ability, which is actually limiting her. You can say that Nilo is maybe one of the first limited characters, because she has a passive which, like this one, when all characters in the party are all Dendro and Hydro, so, and there are like at least one Dendro character, so yeah, she gains like additional like bonus, elemental mastery, etc., something like that, and it's golden. So yeah, she benefits from that, you know. Looks like future Electro characters might be the same, because that character is going to be kind of Electro charge one. So yeah, it involves Hydro and Electro. But we'll see. Because of that, I assume that Columbina might be Hydro or Electro. I mostly think that about Electro. You know why? Because we already have Hydro Child. We have Arlecchino Pyro. We don't have Cryo, but it means Capitano is going to be Cryo, if you ask me. It means Capitano is... Yeah, same for me. I kinda liked Act 4 of Natlan, but that's okay. So yeah, Capitano, so like that. Like I assume that like Dottore might be Hydro, maybe, because he's a healer, you know. Like he's not a healer actually. Yes, he's kind of like a like scientist, chemical scientist or something like that. So yeah, but Capitano looks like going to be Cryo. So yeah, and Colombino might be Electro. In this case, that's actually cool. Not gonna lie. Okay, so yeah, like Pikmin, if you want me to, I can show you what to do like with that Imaginarum Sera. You know, I mean like how to level it up, so how to do that. Other than that, so yeah, that's it. That mostly like that. Like what we have more, so yeah. Yeah, new skins, you know that. But yeah. And Datora will appear in Notcry as well. So yeah. You don't have Kakarot, but you don't play this game so much. Come on, you don't play the game so much. Like, of course, you don't have like so much hope for Notcry. But if you ask me, actually, I hope for like Notcry a lot. You know why? Because Notcry, in my opinion, is going to be kind of glue between Snezhnaya and other regions somehow. There's some good supportive characters, but not so much DPS. I hope. Because we need supportive characters a lot. The only problem is, as you know, like yeah, power creep isn't like exists in this game. So yeah, I hope they will kind of like decrease that power creeping level, you know, because at the moment it's actually crazy as hell, and you can say that easily by just playing new events, new like spy lobbies with a huge amount of HP, etc. Yes, it's doable anyway, even with a 4-star, but it's mostly because of reaction, you know. So yeah, if they add that new reactions, though, would be nice, like cryodendro. We'll see, like all of the stuff, like at the same time, it's impossible. Hey Griffith, how are you doing? What we have to discuss? Oh my god, like I like discussed a lot, but yeah, if you have question about that, so yeah, like it's Columbina, it's about new region, it's about like a new female character in 5.8. Oh. It's about like how powerful Columbina is going to be. It looks like she's going to be #1 DPS, by the way. But you know what does it mean? It means like, yeah, like Skirk is going to be kind of mid after release, you know. So yeah, Columbina is going, Skirk is going to be definitely best cryo DPS in the game when it comes to like only cryo characters. But yeah, Varesa, like maybe Varesa or maybe other character will be like, yeah, the value will be like a little bit like maybe like down or something. I think Columbina is going to be Electra, but we'll see, we'll see. New endgame? About endgame, Kakarot, if you ask me. You mean like endgame in Not Cry? Yes, maybe. They will do a lot of changes, by the way, guys, to the game. They will add more new maps, etc., something like that. They announced that. You know why? Because, let's say like that, they need to catch up Wuthering Waves. Because at the moment, Wuthering Waves literally give us new map every patch. You know, every 42 days. That's actually huge job, not gonna lie, you know that, you know, like, and the maps are pretty huge as well. So yeah, it's not like in Genshin actually when they release like map by like small like pieces, you know, like, yeah, it's not so small, but just imagine like at the moment you see like I haven't finished this one yet completely. You know why? Because I need to do something when I log into the game, and next patch is going to be without any map whatsoever. We will get like Maya Jivari only in 5.8. So yeah, like 42 days without any new map, which is actually boring. I did just do commission and use my resin, that's all. Oh, for real? I didn't know that, like Griffith. I thought you play the game a lot. I mean, like, to be honest, like, yeah, I don't have time either so much to do it, but yeah, like time to time, and like, you know, like the game actually. To be honest, like, yeah. I don't play WuWa so much, but yeah, this one I like this one, especially when new content like this event actually wasn't so bad. It's like this one, which is like here, where you need to use like some specific characters, like yeah, like free-to-play characters, which is actually terrible in some cases. But again, oh yeah, you know what I wanna try? I want to try that terrible kinich. The green stars to become boring after a while. Alright, so yeah. What we can do. After a character triggers burning on an opponent, the dendro resist rate and pyro resist rate of the opponents will be reduced by 40%. So yeah. Pyro and dendro. Unfortunately, you know what's up, why this character is not so good when it comes to damage? Because of ratio. Oh, actually, you know, like, yeah, you get 40%, but it's kind of not enough. Like, chlorine in this case way more balanced, I would say. I mean, when it comes to that stage, chlorine is actually balanced. You know why? Because chlorine, yeah, gets additional 60 or like 70% crit damage. And it's enough crit rate, so yeah. It's 60% for 5 seconds. casually, I don't particularly like spend more time on any games. Oh yeah, I didn't know that. Like Kakarot, I didn't know that. But yeah, again, like when it comes to like, yeah, like content, etc., something like that, WoW is still like slightly better. Not even slightly, actually, it's better. Just like it's good. Yeah. Only because of that they announced, I mean, like hoyoverse announced that they will add more content in the future. Especially it starts from like 6.0, by the way, guys. So yeah, we need to wait a little bit, just couple more patches. Earlier I used to pull after like I get one. So yeah, it's bad idea. After into like there like it's Griffiths, you know what, if you ask me, I wouldn't suggest you to like spend every time you have something. Yeah, it's bad. It's again, it's your primogems. It's completely up to you. I mean, yes, but doing that, it's, you know, like just try to save. You know why? Because you never know. And the problem is you can like kind of get the character you don't want to. You know, it's possible. And just keep that in mind. Being free to play and getting all of the characters in Genshin, it's impossible. It's just impossible. Even if you win all of your 50-50s, by the way, it's impossible. Just imagine. Even if you win all of your 50-50s, the primogems they give for free, it's not enough. So yeah, I don't even say anything about weapons. So yeah. By the way, about like skirk weapons, maybe I will do couple multis, but not more than that. Because you know why? Future characters looks great. And if you ask me, that new electro character, like Nilo type kit character, might be extremely useful. She is going to be maybe kind of like way better version of Ororon, like more flexible with damage buff, because as you know, like guys, like Constellation 6 Ororon gives you buff. The only problem is this buff only when you use at least one natlan character. Without that you cannot activate that. Let me show you. Hey Silent, how are you doing? Your Vortex now, I think like I have 50 plus wishes. Oh, for real, congrats. If you have so much, that's crazy. By the way, today I got Skyward Polearm. Oh, congrats. No sharing of weapon between a Scorpion and congrats. Because you know why? Actually, let me say something. If you see that like you like by the way, that Skyward can be good on iansan as well. So if you see that you just a little bit low on like damage or etc, something like that, that weapon can help iansan. You know why? Because if you want to compare this one, which is like torch one, right, and Skyward one, Skyward gives you consistent attack, not like this one, and it gives you slightly more. Let me show you. You definitely know that, but again.
I'm all warmed up.
So yeah, that torch, when you check, you see like gives like 200 and like something ish. If you use skill,
Quick as a flash.
you get like 300 and like with skill. Because of weapon sets, like after using skill, increase attack, movement speed by 10 for 10 seconds. And like speed as well.
Keep pushing.
And it's so cool. Alright. So it lasts for 10 seconds. When it comes to Skyward weapons though, it gives you that amount of attack consistently. Like yeah, with no... You see that? Like with no condition, you just get it, that's it, for like not a 10 seconds. So yeah, I would the point is you can switch the weapons, but yeah, Nilo Escoffier benefits from this more than iansan. But again, if you don't use iansan, for example, and want to do some like I don't know, some like contents and event, just switch the weapon. It might be helpful on iansan. Skyward Atlas? No, Skyward Atlas actually also good. Skyward Atlas can be used on... just a second. Skyward Atlas can be used on Varesa. If you have Varesa, Kakarot, I don't know if you have... Varesa, Skyward Atlas can be used on Varesa. And by the way, that weapon is not bad for Varesa. So yeah, if I'm not mistaken, yeah, I use Lost Prayer, which gives me crit rate, but Skyward Atlas gives you ton of attack. So yeah, if I'm not mistaken, Skyward Atlas is a signature weapon for Klee. It's a Klee signature weapon. So yeah, let me show you like Ororon's buff.
Archon reporting for.
So yeah, at the moment I have like 24-25 attack, right? Translation 6 though gives additional 30% attack immediately. The only problem is
Fire in the hole!
it's a 1 stack.
Let's fly.
Open fire!
It's a 2nd stack.
Done! Open fire!
So yeah, it's all 3 stacks now for active character. So yeah, you see, for active character, the problem is you need to activate Ororon's passive, and only Natlan character can activate that. So yeah, that's a problem. So yeah, like that's why new Electro might be useful if that character will be more flexible. Oh yeah, Skyward Atlas, yes. Skyward Atlas is a catalyst and you can use it on Varesa. That's true. Aquila for my Bennett. Aquila is like... Oh yeah, Skyward Atlas. I don't have that Skyward Atlas as well. It's not a bad weapon, but you know what? I would say that, if you ask me, it's not a bad weapon, but having like Lost Prayer is better. You know why? Because it's more flexible. Lost Prayer gives you crit rate, and crit rate, as you know, like extremely useful. Also, it's increased like movement speed by 10%, and also when in battle gives you 8% additional damage. It's in general 32% of damage. It's good for new bullet as well, by the way.
I'm a little out of practice these days. Any conflicts around? I'm in the mood for some peacemaking.
Lost Prayer is a signature for Klee. No, Lost Prayer. Are you sure? But Skyward Atlas is just standard weapon. No, Lost Prayer is also standard weapon. No, you're wrong. Like Skyward Atlas is a weapon for Klee. Lost Prayer is a standard weapon as well, and Atlas is a weapon as well, standard. Like both of them are standard weapons, but Lost Prayer is not a Klee's signature. Klee's signature is like Atlas one, if I'm not mistaken. I will check that anyway, it's not a big deal, but yeah, both of them are standard weapons. No, yeah, like Griffin, if I'm not mistaken, yes, Skyward Atlas is for Klee. It's like her weapon. No, it's not exclusive actually. Like both of them, yeah, you can check it by the way. If you go to standard banner and check like details and check weapons, a list of items, you can check like you have Skyward Atlas and you have Lost Prayer. So yeah, they are both standard weapons, but this one is for Klee if I'm not mistaken. But again, I might be wrong. So yeah, not a big deal. Oh yeah, that's true, Toshki. That's true. Klee doesn't currently have a dedicated signature weapon in Genshin Impact. But why did you say that like Skyward Atlas is just standard? No, is the signature for Klee Vortex. But yeah, no, Lost Prayer. But Kakarot, you like couple like comments before said that Lost Prayer is a signature weapon. Now you say that Klee doesn't have anything. Like sometimes, yeah, it's so difficult to understand you. So a couple of comments ago you said that Lost Prayer. Now you say that she doesn't have any. All right, no problem. If she doesn't, she doesn't. Yeah, welcome back, dreamers. Alright, so yeah, it's like that, Pikmin, if you're online, I can do that Imaginarum CD again and show you how to do it, like, let's say to increase that reaction, etc. It's actually easy. Okay, Kakarot, no problem. Like, read the full message word. Okay, like, I'm sorry, my bad, Kakarot. I always like miss your message. Like, I didn't read it. Sorry about that. So I'm pretty hype about future, and also future like updates, and also like don't forget about like that special program. I definitely will do stream on that day. So yeah, like it's going to be not tomorrow, but the day after tomorrow. It would be nice to do that. You know what? I try to like. Actually, this is not a ball. It's kind of like, I mean, like it's. You cannot hit it, by the way. I mean, like, yeah, like something like that. You see, like you always that ball, like.
Take me up.
By the way, you know what? You can push him.
Open fire. Open fire. Open fire. Locked on.
Hold on to your hats.
Bullseye. Bullseye.
Alright. Sorry guys, but I need those mats. I'm hyped about Colombina. About Colombina, you know what? If you ask me. What? I say that because no, Kakarot, come on, like it's just a game. You always like argue with something, like it's just a game, like just like yeah. Take it not so serious, Kakarot, it's just a game. About Notcry, yes. The problem is we will get new map in 5.8, and that map is going to be kinda glue between Meajavari, between Notcry, which is going to be like on the top of this place, if I'm not mistaken, and other like another like map we have, you know. Maybe that Meajavari will be like this place. And also, if you remember that, yeah, Mondstadt like harbor. Looks like, yeah, we're not going to get that, but maybe yes, we'll see, because like it's announced in like next patch, which is going to be like, yeah, skirk and etc. But no new map leaked in 5.7. Do you have Dodoko tail? Oh yeah, weapon. Yes, I have that weapon. I mean, like, if I'm not mistaken, I have all of the standard weapons they gave us. Dodoko tails is actually not a bad one. It has some problems though, you know why? It says normal attack hits an opponent's increased charge attack damage by 32, charge attacks hits an opponent increase like attack by 16 for 6 seconds. You know, kinda you can use it. Maybe for this weapon I would say is great for Yanfei. You know why? Because you can actually handle this one and get benefits from that passive. You know, because she can be played out of charge attack, and you can do couple normal attacks, etc., something like that. So yeah, she can handle with, and she needs attack. Other than that, I don't know. I mean, yes, we definitely can use on other characters as well. Well, the character who needs attack, for example, if I'm not mistaken, Lanyan can benefit from that weapon as well, because Lanyan is. But yeah, Lanyan is TDDS. It's better to use TDDS Lanyan. Just let me check that Lanyan first. So yeah, it's better to use Lanyan with TDDS, but you still can use it, because if I'm not mistaken, her shield scales of attack. Hey Tanuki, how are you doing? What is Dodoko Tails? Dodoko Tails is a weapon. First time I know about it. For real? Oh no, like okay. Let me just guys let me list the weapons for free we got from say Dodoko Tail is a weapon which we got when it was Golden Apple Archipelago, if I'm not mistaken. So yeah, its weapon was free, and refinement 5, it's a free 4-star weapon. After that, so yeah, we have this one, it also was for free. This one, but yeah, you definitely know that this one was for free as well. It was within New Wallet. By the way, you can use this weapon on New Wallet. It's not a bad option. And also, like, I want to say that all of the standard weapons I have, I leveled them up. So yeah, we only have like 4 catalysts, if I'm not mistaken, right? Yeah, we don't have more than that. About the bows, it's kind of like this one. It's like the most recent one. This one. This one. This one. This one. This one. So yeah, we have a ton of bows, by the way. So yeah. We have arms, which is like torch. This one, this one, this one, and that's it. And claymores and swords. Claymores, yes, claymores actually like kind of like this one, and this one as well, by the way. It's a claymore from Dragon Spine, but it's only 1 copy. But on top of that, you got that, you know, like you can create it within, you can get like several copies of that. So yeah. It's summer event weapon, I think. Summer event, you mean like Dodoko? If I'm not mistaken, it's not a summer event. It was Golden Apple Archipelago, but it may be. I don't remember exactly. I mean, at least it's not a bad weapon for some characters, but not all of them. You know, like crit damage, crit rate, it's still extremely useful. And we have couple, you know, like Widziv. When you get Widziv, you can use crit rate, circle it, and you will be fine. Because yeah, the only problem with Widziv, it's like, yeah, this passive. Yeah, when it comes to swords though, like we have this one for free, this one for free. By the way, you can get that. It's actually a good weapon. This one, this one, this one, this one, and yeah, that's it. By the way, it's like Facing Desire is one of the maybe best weapons. Oh, I forgot to switch that on my... That's why I'm low on energy. Yeah, I will switch that. Because, yeah, I switch on Furina because of that event. Yeah, I was low on damage. But this unfortunately gives less energy. So yeah, kind of difficult to use. Another Genshin from 2024 anniversary. Oh, okay, like if 2024, then you missed a ton of weapons, not gonna lie. But yeah, unfortunately, they like kind of like don't give, I mean, hoyoverse don't give us any. So yeah, hoyoverse doesn't give us any weapons. Like, yeah, you cannot buy it again. Only like that, you know, fishing weapons, which is actually not so much. We only have 3 fishing weapons. Which weapons you can get now? It's like this one. You can get it. You can get this one. You can get this one. You can get catch. And you can get this bow. If I'm not mistaken, that's it. I mean, like, it's kind of like for free with refinement 5. I might be wrong though, but if I'm not mistaken, it's only 5 weapons you can get. By the way, this weapon can change its kind of like, you know, now it's like, it can be Uziah and Numa, but you need to change it. And you need to change it like, let me show you guys. By the way, it's so, like, looks so great. Just a second. Let me go like, Minafurin. So yeah, let me go Shinshu.
My knowledge got...
You need to go to Fontaine, if you know the place, but let me show you. It's actually a crazy place. It's maybe one of the best places in the game. You know why? I have that weapon on my bench, Yola. Oh, okay, you mean like, yeah, like that physical one. That's true. This place is so crazy. You know why is that? Because... So yeah, just a second. Just a second, let me go again and let me show you why this place is just like, it's kind of miracle. If you go right here, oh my god, just a second. You can do like crazy stuff, by the way, in this place. So yeah, you see that? It's kind of like you just jump into the water. That's so crazy. You need to do that by yourself, by the way. Maybe I will do the video about that. So yeah, it's kind of like this place. You just kind of jump into the water. It's like feels so great. Anyway, you can change the weapon, if I'm not mistaken, right in like in this place. And by the way, you can fight couple chests in here. There is a small event or something, not event, like challenge, and you can get a luxury chest. Oh, did I? Yeah, I did. I don't remember where to change that weapon, to be honest. Why it's so slow? I don't remember where to change the weapon. No, it's not in here, definitely. Yeah, it's definitely not here. Maybe you need to approach to statue.
Time to act.
Enter. Oh yeah, it's back. Oh my god, no. Anyway, I forgot, but yeah, you can check, like you can Google it. I just completely forgot that. But yeah, the point is, this weapon will change, like it's going to change the color from like gold to like blue if you change Uzi to Numa. So yeah, just a crazy place. And by the way, you can use this weapon to like on non-Uzi and Numa character and do like Uzi and Numa damage, like kind of like hits, you know? That's why it's so useful. Alright, so yeah. Here's my Discord. I didn't say. I enjoy Fontaine exploration more than Natlan. Yes, me too, if you ask me. You know why? I mean, if you ask me, Fontaine looks way more huge than Natlan. So yeah. Even though, yes, I still play Natlan because of like saurians. It's actually fun, you know, like different saurians, something like that. New mobs, powerful mobs. Yeah, but yeah, like that Fontaine was incredibly crazy. Like, yeah, just like how they made that. Yeah, underwater stuff is just insane. I still don't know what that ship means because you like kind of randomly can face it, like find it into the game, but every time you approach it, yeah, it disappears. Okay. So yeah, this place is great, not gonna lie, it's really, really cool. I'm still stuck 6% exploration in new area. New area? Oh, actually it's not so difficult. You know what I would suggest you to do, Griffiths? Like, yeah, just like finish all of the story quest. I mean, yes. So yeah, all of the stuff. And you will be about like, if I'm not mistaken, about 70%, something like that. After that, just open randomly couple chests, that's it. By the way, recently I did couple places with a 3 or 4 chests, something like that. But yeah, don't forget, like, because you know why? 100 primogems is 100 primogems, why not? It's not so like difficult to get. Oh yeah, you know what you can do, actually? You can collect pyroculus. What I did last time, I just started to collect pyroculus. Like, yeah, this ones. And that's it. I still missed a couple. I need to get them. But yeah, but because I didn't know that, but by collecting pyroculus, you actually increase your exploration percentage. So yeah, but guys, about the future electro characters like Male and like Kakarot or like Ororon.
Where to?
If that character is going to be... By the way, you know what? In this case, leveling up Ifa looks like a rip, if you ask me. Even though Ifa is not a bad character, but still, I think that Mizuki is better. And as you know, like, Ororon has a passive where he increase electro... Just a second, let me check that. Is it normal? Oh yeah, this one. So yeah, rescue essential like will increase swirl and electro charge damage dealt by all near party members. So yeah, the point is maybe, just maybe, actually you can pair this one with a new character, Electro. It's possible. But again, if that character is going to be limited, you know why limited? Because electro charge involves like Hydro and Electro, as you know. If that character is going to be like Nilo, only Dendro and like Hydro, then yeah, you cannot use any other element. I will. But I still need to explore oh my god. Oh, like, you know, like guys, about Shumir, if you want to know my opinion, Shumir like the desert is like was one of the like nastiest place in this, like, yeah, what, like not all of them, like what, like this part, which is like what a third part, it was so bad, it's terrible, because yeah, all of the waypoints like has, let's say like this waypoint, you think like this waypoint is top on that mountain, right? But unfortunately it's not. When you like, yeah, use this thing like waypoint, you just suddenly like, yeah,
anything even
like
grow
here, you know,
maybe we should leave.
it's terrible. This map is terrible, not gonna lie. Yeah, it has couple great places like this one, you know, and this one, but again, this one was better. Yeah, and story was crazy, and also we have like this incredible place, you know. So yeah, by the way, Kakarot, if you haven't, but most likely maybe you did or not, but we have this place. I showed that couple times on stream, but again, let me show you again. That place is actually, only because of that place, you need to like explore that Shumiru desert, you know, only because of this place. Because this place looks just like maybe one of the best like places in the game, you know. So yeah, that place is crazy, and background music is just insane, you know. So yeah, and that's considered to be a desert, you know. So yeah. By the way, it's a quest. It's a couple of quests. It's not a one quest, but a couple of quests. Hey, welcome back, Silent. There's a lot of quests to do like that. Yeah, that's true, because exploring Toshki, that's true. Like, yeah, you know what's the problem with Genshin, if you ask me? Some of the places just locked under the quest. Challenges, not challenges, but quests. You need to do the quest to unlock the places. And by the way, what I would suggest you to do, when you start the game, for example, we got like new Archon quest. Try to do Archon quest first. You know why? Because usually it's unlocks some like other like sub places, which is actually useful. You know, so yeah, Archon quest is like, since it's a main quest, and after that do world quest. Add it to it. Go. Yeah, unlock like this place after like quest vertex. It looks like so cool. Yeah, it's crazy. I'm not gonna lie, especially that background music. It was just like amazing for real. The time literally stops there, which like, yeah, that's true. Well, you know, like I to be honest, I don't know why it stops there, but we have kind of couple time matchings or something. Let's say like that, like time management mechanics, where you can like reverse or like forward the time, you know, to do something to actually clear some challenges. But it's cool. It's really cool. quests are my kryptonite. I mean, yeah, but you need to do it, Toshki. I mean, like, exploring is my poison. No, like, actually, I like to explore. I like to explore a lot because, you know what, especially in Genshin, because let's say like that, when it comes to explore in WuWa is actually not so cool, if you ask me. I don't like exploring in WuWa. It feels a little bit rude. Rude, I mean, like, you know, like not like in Genshin. In Genshin it's way more like shiny, maybe, like, yeah, way more fun. But again, it's me. In WuWa, actually, combat system is cool. I like it. Yeah, it's kind of unique. It's not unique actually, but yeah, it's not like in Genshin because of that. It works, but like WuWa added that time mechanism in. Oh yeah, I didn't know that. For real? No, I didn't. I will check that. For real. Oh, okay, nice. I didn't know that. So they added that time mechanics as well. That's great. I mean, like, yeah, I need to check that. You know, like, what in WuWa, my exploration like level in WuWa is bad. I mean, yes, it's about 70 to 60%, but again, it's not so cool. The only thing I liked in WuWa when you explore, actually, it was implemented in Renesita, when you just like use that, you know, like the doors with plants, you know, and you do that quizzes. Oh, that was cool. By the way, don't forget about Cartesia. I will do Cartesia and Cartesia weapon, definitely, no matter, like, doesn't matter how much it takes. So yeah, Cartesia, it's 50-50, and weapon is guaranteed, if I'm not mistaken. So yeah, and after that I can show you my exploration level on, like, that WuWa. It's not so high, unfortunately, but again, I explore something. Okay, Toshki, bye-bye. WuWa combat is on peak. You know, like, you know what's the problem with WuWa combat anyway? Even though I like it, you need to get used to it. The problem in WuWa combat system, it's you need to memorize enemies' moves. It's not about dodge. It's cool. You know why? Every time they add new enemy, it means some challenging. You know, it's not like in Genshin. Yeah, Genshin is the same. You know why? But in Genshin, it's kind of they can add some resistances, and that's it. So you need to think like which element I should use to kind of decrease that resistances, or like nullify it, and after that do damage. You know, in WUTHERINGGIFT it's completely different, because let's say like that, if you destroy that shield, they stand for like short period of time, right? And you can do damage. But yeah, like, yeah, it's kind of cool anyway. It's different. Cartesia. Oh yeah, Cartesia, Tanuki. Like, I'm not gonna, you know what, like, Tanuki, what I'm going to do the first, it's like that idle animation. It's so cool. I like it so much, not gonna lie. It's kind of like the first time we got something like that, because you know what, we actually have some food animations. Like, it's kind of like, yeah, Chivalrous has that. Then like
I'd have lost myself long ago.
Then like, who has that? Chivalrous has like food animation. Furina has food animation. Then Toma has a food animation. Then we have couple characters with that animation. But yeah, that one is actually super unique. I mean, Cartesia's animation is just incredibly crazy.
Surviving is tough. Taming the beast within.
I'm bad in dodge and WuWa vortex. Like, I got a sign in Joker. Why did the tomato turn red? Tomato turn red. Sign a joke. Why is tomato turn red? Huh. Just a second. Let me think. Turn red. Oh, because it's Toma 2? Huh? Because it's Toma 2, alright? Or something like that? Because it's Toma 2? Or something like that? Silent. Because it's so salad dressing? Oh, okay. Because the selling was okay. Kakarot knows that. All right, so that's my bad. Okay, that's a sign of like. Because the mother shy sometimes. Salad dressing. Okay. Alright, so yeah, like Pikmin is not here, but yeah, what? Let's do one domain run, maybe. Yeah, at least something. Maybe I can get some trashy defense stuff. And yeah, don't forget about, like, tomorrow we will get new event. Like 420 primogems, why not? You know, at least something.
Doesn't matter where, I'll be there.
Hey Ali, how are you doing? Girls, girl. Maybe I should like identify as an eagle. What about ghost girls? I mean, like, when is the ley line overflow coming? Usually ley lines coming at the last week of the patches. And you know what you can do? Just a second. You can, at the beginning of the, let me check that. At the beginning of each patch, like main patch, I post a version calendar. And you just can check post on my channel. Just a second, let me check that. And yeah, it says when it's like, just a second. So yeah, that's the link. You can check the link and you can see like it's going to be on like, yeah, June, like in 5 days. June 9th, in 5 days. It's ley line overflow. Okay, so yeah, let's do that.
Simplify. Swift is the sword. Control breathing. Let's move.
Time to say hello.
It's justice o'clock. Yeah. Charge. Yeah. Headbutt. Right. Yeah.
Tomorrow, Assyria Restart is launching new gacha game. For real? Oh, I will check that. I recently watched that Neverless to Everless or something like that. You know, like, to be honest, I didn't like that game so much. I mean, like that Silver Palace was way better in my opinion, because like, yeah, combat system is okay, but you know, like they just add that, like, you know, like, I don't know, something. It's it wasn't like, if I'm not mistaken, like what was that? Just a second. Let me check that real quick. So yeah, they did some optimization with that, like rendering and lighting, etc., something like that. It kind of like, I don't know, maybe it's cool. I didn't notice so much difference, to be honest. But again, we'll see, we'll see. New Electro support coming for, yeah, for, it's not for Skirk. Come on, Ali. No. Oh, you're welcome, Kakarot. No, like, Ali, you cannot use any Electro with Skirk. But that Electro character might be good for Columbina. You know why? Because according to the leaks, Columbina is not going to be attack police. Oh my god. Columbina is going to be not cryo, you know, maybe electro. It's possible. You know why? In this case, Capitano being cryo, like, yeah, it's a huge chances for Capitano to be cryo, you know. So we'll see, but I assume that new character is going to be support for Columbina, not for Skirk. You cannot use like Electro with Skirk, unfortunately. You only need to use Hydro and Cryo. Hey Zoro. You're welcome back, Zoro, actually. Electro support for Skirk? Yeah, it happens. Kakarot, come on, it happens. Physical Skirk, come on, like it happens. Kakarot, like no need to, and like, I mean, you know why? Guys, this game has so many different like reactions, etc. and like, you know, exclusive abilities. So yeah, it's possible to mess up sometimes. It's actually possible, don't get me wrong. So yeah, it's like, but yeah, Ali, it's impossible to use like Electro with Skirk, unfortunately. Would be nice though. You know why? Yeah, maybe it's just for additional reaction, why not? Oh yeah, why? You know why Skirk with Electro would be great? If it was possible, it's because of new reaction with Dendro and like, yeah, unfortunately, as you know guys, in like new Imaginarium series, they implemented new reaction, which is Cryo and Dendro. The problem is that reaction will be on like live, like available when Skirk will be like released. We can I definitely will check that with Skirk and see how much damage degraded for her, you know. Alex was saying that like Columbina will be Pyro Catalyst. For real? Pyro Catalyst? Oh, I have huge doubt about that. You know why? But it's possible. It's actually possible. It's actually possible. You know what? Let me check something. So as you know guys, this one, it's like these characters, it's sorted by the release time, if I'm not mistaken. So yeah, like all of the characters, when you see like character archive, by the release. The last Pyro character we got was Mavuika. Columbina will be released about like 6.2. So yeah, it's actually possible. Maybe it's possible, but I don't think they will release like, you know what's the problem is? Yeah, maybe it's possible. Pyro. Yeah, Pyro is the option. Pyro. Who told you that? Pyro what? Pyro Catalyst? That's interesting actually. Pyro Catalyst is like. Then they probably have to do like. Slight adjustment to her outfit because like she doesn't look like Electro character at all. You know what? Yes, that's true. I mean, she doesn't look like Pyro completely, if you ask me, you know. But yeah, that's another point actually, guys. If you saw Skirk, even though Skirk is a cryo character, she looks like Electro. You saw the leaks and you saw that like that drip marketing, you know. And also like her energy like circle, it looks like Electro one, but not Cryo one. You know, like we have Cryo. Just a second. We have Cryo characters, and when it comes to like, oh yeah, let's go my ordinary team because I have all of the characters I need.
The breeze is
because like for Skirk, it looks a little bit more like, yeah, like this color, you know, but not Cryo. Because Cryo is kind of like completely different. But we'll see. I understand. I got your point, Kakarot. But we'll see. She definitely not Pyro though. So you guys are saying that I can put my Risley weapon to good use? Why is that? No, you can. I want Hoyo tell me what to do and like play Skirk as a pyro DPS. Oh my god, come on, like, yeah, it's going to be reverse melt, so you know what, I don't know about that, but maybe with constellations, yeah, you can do something when you have high constellations skirk. Maybe you can do pyro anyway, you know, but just keep that in mind. The damage will be low as hell. I mean, not low, it's not going to be as you expect, you know. Hey Splash, how are you doing? Hi Stefan, how are you doing, guys? 6.2 Columbina, I can what? Yeah, that's true. But you know what's the point with Columbina? I mentioned that, but again, Columbina looks like Columbina will power creep Mavuika. About the element, yeah, like Ali says that she leaked to be a pyro catalyst. We'll see though, it's possible. I assume she's going to be Electro. You know why? Because in 5.8 we will get new, actually pretty good supportive Electro character, 5-star. With that electro charge damage, electro buff, and also she will get Nilo's kit. Looks like she will get Nilo's kit, you know? Kinda the same. So we'll see. I assume like Columbina is Electro, but again, it's like questionable. About the color, yes, I agree that she looks like mostly Cryo, but not like Electro. Or how much damage does your coffee does? Mine does like 15k, like it's okay. That's okay, Splash. Like up to 15k, it's actually normal. If you want me to, like tell me the team to use, I can do the test, no problem. Let's say like that. Let me go like this, team. Oh, let me go in Spile Abyss. Oh no, Spile Abyss is actually bad because yeah, because Spile Abyss, it's, I don't know. Like if you want me to, I can do it Spile Abyss, but the problem with Spile Abyss, like that damage buffed. As you know, like it's elemental skill damage buffed by 75%, so yeah, it's not going to be so, like... clear damage, you know? Old subscriber are back. Good. I mean, like, if Columbina is a catalyst, or easily weapon will probably be on option. You know what? Actually, about the weapons, Kakarot, if you ask me, the weapon is actually so, like, such a bad topic in this game, because usually we don't have so many like flexible weapons. Let's say like that. What banners we have at the moment? Oh yeah, kinich weapon. I hate this weapon has passive, like when you just do, just a second, it's like burning exists, it gives you additional damage, you know. Just a second, let me check that. This can be tricked, so yeah. Opponent with like gain 1 stack, you know, of the nearby party members, triggers a burning. So you see that it's actually so bad. So yeah, you get like up to 60% damage. Yes, you still can use this one on Mavuika, that's true. But Mavuika's weapon is actually better. So it's like the point is getting Mavuika weapon for Kinich and for Mavuika is better than getting this one. The weapons is actually like so, yeah. It's a little bit difficult to say, you know, like you just need to test sometimes which weapon is good. Maybe yes, you can use a resist weapon. Maybe it's possible. Pyro, I mean like her character doesn't look like, yeah, Stefan, if you ask me, I agree with that as well. She mostly looks like Cryo, mostly, but according to the leaks, she is not Cryo. And you know what? It means Capitano will be Cryo definitely. Splash, like if, like yeah, Splash, if you online, like just tell me the characters you use. I can do it like, okay, let me do the test in Spile Abyss. I also have Lost Prayer. Lost Prayer is a great weapon. Lost Prayer, like, you know what's the point is, like was on a, like free weapons, free 5-star weapons usually can be used on many characters, like, because there's no condition whatsoever. Not so, like, just a second. Let's say, so yeah, let's say like this one. Yeah, it's considered to be a Shao signature weapon. So yeah, let's go like this one. Increase crit rate, normal attack speed. So yeah, if you have, like, you can use it, this weapon on Chun-Link, you can use this weapon on Raiden if you don't have any options. So yeah, it's still possible. You know, you can use it on supportive characters and DPS characters because of like attack speed. But again, like it's crit rate, and etc. Something, and also it gives you energy recharge and high base attack. Let's go like this one. It also doesn't have so much like condition, you know, just like movement speed, and when you are within battle, it gives you up to 32% damage bonus. Let's say this one. So yeah, all of the standard weapons are actually pretty useful. And unfortunately, we don't have so many premium weapons which can be used on characters. Staff of Homo is one of them. Jade Cutter is one of them, because yeah, you see no condition whatsoever, just like yeah, increase HP and like provide some attack bonus based on HP. Gravestone, for example. Gravestone can be used on any character whatsoever, it doesn't matter. What mean, yes, Claymore, of course, yeah, you cannot use that one on like here. But when it comes to like these weapons, you know, like yeah, it's actually condition. Yes, even though it gives you like pretty huge amount of buff, using this weapon on like defense like characters is way better, because to get like enough defense, you know, you need to get more defense, or you need to like change your characters like artifacts, you know.
I've read almost every novel from Yai Publishing House. Pretty normal, right?
What if 6 point? In Claymore, mavuika weapon is the best, and like in the sword, Han and Missplitter are the best. No, actually no. Like you mean like no, within sword actually I would say not Ayato's weapon, if you ask me. I mean, I like other weapons as well. Like let's say Alhaitham weapon is great, it's good. Chiori's weapon is good. Jade Cutter is good. We have, but like Missplitter is good. About Ayato's weapon, I would say yes, maybe. You know? Sino best polearm, it's not, you know why Sinos is not the best polearm? Because not all characters can benefit from elemental mastery, that's why. The point is that you can use it on so many characters, you know? What if 6.0 AQ like Archon Quest will be the resurrection of Capitano? I know, like Stefan, you know why I don't believe in that? Because the point is, like, according to the pattern, we get like Fatui Harbinger by the numbers. So yeah, lowest to highest, right? We got like if they alive, you know, like, so yeah, we got like child first, then it was converted you say me wanderer. So yeah, like at the beginning, like initially, he was a Fatui Harbinger with electro vision or like electro something. But after that, like they just changed his vision to Anemo, and he's now Anemo DPS, but not Harbinger. After that, it's Columbina. My bad. It's Arlecchino. She is the fourth. Then Columbina, she is third. Then Dattore, he is second, and Capitano is the first. So yeah, it in this like sequence, you can like, I don't think they will give us Capitano first or etc. About the resurrection though, maybe yes, but I don't believe in that, because according to the leaks, Capitano will be resurrected at the end of the 6, at the end of the Not Cry. Which one do you think is better for Varesa between Widzif, Lost Prayer, and Rizli's weapon? About Rizli's weapon, unfortunately, I don't have it. Let me check the stats. But when it comes to Widzif and like Lost Prayer, oh, you know what's the problem with like the problem with Widzif? Even though it gives you crazy amount of crit damage, which is actually cool. Crit rate in this game may be one of the most stat in the game. So yeah, you still can use it. With Obsidian Codex, actually, Widzif, I would say better. But with her signature set, I would say like this one. You know why? Don't forget about 32% like additional buff, which is actually cool. You can benefit literally, if you do proper rotation, you can benefit from that a lot. Because it's definitely give you more damage. It's not spell, and also movement speed. You know, and since it's plunge, you can like do plunge and attack. So yeah, it's increase your damage as well. When it comes to Rizli's weapons, though, just a second, let me check it. Oh, it gives you crit rate as well. Actually, it's cool in this case. Attack is increased by 16. When current HP increase or decrease, normal attack will be increased by 16 and charge attack damage will be increased by... you know, like... let's say like that. For which character you told me? For Varesa? Which was better for Varesa? No, I would say, yeah, like, you know, like, this... like, yeah. To use a Risley's weapon on Varesa, you need to use Furina. Unfortunately, the best team for Varesa is Overload. You still can use Punch team, but Overload team is better. Like, you know which one? Like this one. You know? Like Varesa, Chevreuse, iansan, and you can use mavuika, you can use Shanling. Shanling in some cases better than mavuika, keep that in mind. You can use Dia, you can use Banat, so you can, like, you have a lot of options actually, like as a last slot. It's kind of flexible. Let's say mavuika, because yeah, in this case using Rize's weapon is not okay. I would say it's better to use Lost Prayer with her signature set or Widzif with Obsidian Codex. Why? Because Obsidian Codex gives you like 40% crit rate, and you can still use crit damage circlet. You will get crazy amount of crit damage for that, you know, for Varesa. So I would say Lost Prayer if you have her signature set, or Widzif on Obsidian Codex. And by the way, damage difference between Widzif and Obsidian Codex and like her signature set and like Lost Prayer, it's not so high. It's about 10%, something like that. It's just more consistent. I mean, like her signature set, if you have enough crit rate, crit damage, it's more consistent. Yeah, Elegy is the best bow. Yeah, that's true. About the bow, actually, yes. Elegy is the best bow in the game. You know why? Because let's say like that, Elegy is the best support bow in the game. It's not damage like bow, but it's the best support bow in the game. That's true. But when it comes to damage, I would say maybe it's the Aqua Simulacra, which is like Yelan's weapon, maybe. Yeah, and it's like DPS weapon. But when it comes to supportive, yes, Elegy is just like #1. Why don't use Elegy on Yelan and Aqua on Chasca? Aqua, yes, Aqua is a great weapon. That's true. It's when I think like, so I will be resurrected at the final of, but until then we will need the other harbingers in that. Yeah, it's possible. About that, Stefan, yes, I agree with you. I mean, it's possible then we will see that other harbingers as well. The point is, like, we definitely will see playable Columbina in Notcry. About Dottore, it's still questionable. You know why? Because there's not so many harbingers to be released. It's like Dottore and Capitano, and that's it. I mean, when it comes to harbingers, you know, yes, we have another Fatui harbingers, but they are not numbered at all. Another one, it's director of that organization, and a couple other like Fatui harbingers. Okay, let me try that damage for Citlali. I'm going to use like her signature, or like let's say like, yeah, signature team, not signature, but yeah, Cryo and Hydro only, but with like these characters. Let's check the damage. So Widzif for Obsidian and Lost Prayer, her signature set. Yeah, I would say yes, Kakarot. You know why? You still can use Widzif with her signature set, and actually it would be nice. It's up to you. But Lost Prayer is why Lost Prayer actually gives you crit rate. With Obsidian Codex, it's not okay, because you definitely will overcap that crit rate, because 40%. The problem with Obsidian and Varesa, after using her skill doesn't consume any Night Soul point. Let me tell you why her signature set is slightly more consistent and better. The problem with Varesa. So yeah, let me go couple characters. Let me go Mavuika. Let me go Kinich. and Varesa, right?
It's as good as done.
So yeah, all of them, like even Chasca, by the way. Chasca is on Obsidian Codex as well. So yeah, I will change that, but again, so yeah, if you check her crit rate, crit damage is 57 to like 207, right? As soon as you use her skill, since she consumes Night Soul points, she gets that 40% immediately. When it comes to Kinich, it's the same. If you grapple, if I'm not mistaken, oh no, you need to hit one, like yeah. You need to move around, after that you get that. So yeah, you need to grapple the enemy and you consume. When it comes to mavuika, it's the same. As soon as you use her skill, you get that. Yeah, for me it's 36. Let's just a second, let me that buff go off. So yeah, by default it's 34. When it comes to Varesa though, Varesa doesn't consume any Night Soul points. By doing like that, you see the Night Soul point is the same. What you need to do, you need to run a little bit more. You see, in this case she consumes Night Soul points. And that's a problem with like, you only by doing that can to activate. What you need to do, just tap, like hold that skill a little bit longer.
Running late again.
You know, and do cancelling. It's actually possible, like something like that. In this case, you can activate immediately. But usually, her rotation is kind of like one skill, like that. So yeah, it's kind of tricky, but possible. Just keep that in mind. That's why I use Lost Prayer and her signature set, you know? It's more consistent and easy to use, like, yeah, no need to. But even though I actually can build her with a pretty good amount of crit rate, crit damage with Obsidian Codex. And good energy recharge. And yes, about the weapon, you see, I got all of the pyro, hydro, dendro, electro, like yeah, additional electro, 32%, like the weapon says. It's like, yeah, you gain this buff pretty easily. Oh yeah, by the way, that's true. Like, man, I really need iansan. I couldn't get her from, yeah, iansan is another bad buffer. You know why? I used to use iansan with Arlecchino. It's still useful, not gonna lie. I still have Constellation 2, but again, bye-bye Tanki, bye-bye. I think I'll get good signature set for Varesa before Lucky Run. Yeah, it's possible. I would say yes, go for signature set. It's way more consistent. It's increase plunge damage, and main source of her damage is plunge, you know. By the way, because of that, using let's say like that, Risley's weapon is only stat stick, you know, like stat weapon, that's it. You cannot utilize that passives. Okay, let's try, you know what?
Your journey ends here, Lord of Sand. Your sacrifices.
A burst of flavor.
It's 18k, like about that, 24k, right? 19k, 20k. Yeah, it's increased because like, yeah, 21k, 21, like, you know why? So not this 16, because like, yeah, my Furina's buff is like, Furina's buff is over.
We need it last, meddler.
So actually, yes, like, who was it? That was Splash. Yeah, Splash asked me about like 15k Furina, buff 20k. That's true, that's okay. You know what? You know what's the point with, the point with, the point with Escoffier is that even though her personal damage is okay, you actually can avoid that damage. I mean, you can go other characters as well and doing well. Just let me show you. Vortex, my poor chats, bro. For real? Did I miss that? Now, Vortex, how much energy recharge? Oh yeah, I noticed that. Now I noticed that, sorry. So yeah, you know what I do, guys? So don't get me wrong. When I read the comment, I just select it with mouse to kinda like, yeah, see the difference what I answer. Sometimes I just forget, no problem. So yeah, I saw that. What is how much energy recharge and ratio you need on Shinchu when use her in Skirk? Oh, about that. You know what's the point is? Actually, you can lower it if you use Furina with Favonius weapon. If you use Furina with Favonius weapon and you will go for Shinchu, you can use Shinchu with this weapon and lower it up to, I would say maybe like, in my case it's to like 209, but you can go about 180. 180 is more than enough. 180 energy range, even lower actually, 170 I would say. But again, you need to check that. You know why? You know what's the problem? Shout out to Dreamers. Dreamers, that's for you. Okay, you know what's the point with energy? If you do, you can catch the particles. That's why the best rotation for, let me show you that. If you remember, like Dreamers, I told you which rotation is best for Skirk and like future Skirk. The best rotation is going to be like this. Let's say like, yeah, like Rosa is a Skirk, right? Because she can do like normal attacks. Just a second. What you need to do, you need to use like Shinchu's skill first. Then you use Furina skill burst, then use Escoffier skill burst. Then you switch to Shinchu again, use his burst and skill, and after that switch to Rosa, like to Skirk. It might be different again, because if you add Skirk burst damage, you need to start rotation with Skirk, like hold skill to get that Serpent Subtleties, use burst, then switch to your setups. It's again like this one, then switch to Skirk again and press her skill. So it's going to be like that.
Your journey ends here, Lord of Sand. Your sacrifice is ready.
Goose on the loose! Ring cutter!
Pound
No,
into
my
the
sword!
ground!
You can't run! Punishment!
We need it last. Enjoy.
Showing you praise! Time to shine! Off to the freezer! The pinnacle of excellence! Witness the power of WuWa! Powerful judgment! Shiver! You can't run! No, my sword!
The point is like, with Skirk definitely you will do way more better damage, because the, yeah, like my, you know what's the problem is with my Rosa? My Rosa is on Cinder City. So yeah, I use Rosa to buff and do damage at the same time. She is like with this set. Yes, she has some ratio, but not so high, you see. She mostly like used as a catalyst, I would say, something like that, for other reaction, you know? And she's on Cinder City. Did you want to test my team? So yes, sure, like, just like, let me, silent, no problem, of course we can do it today. Let me just do something, let me finish all of my resins and then we'll start, no problem. I use, oh, about that. That weapon is really good, Vortex, on a Scoffier. I get good damage with that. Which one? Oh, you mean like, yeah, like that's true, like this one? About like jade, like polearm, like Kakarot. You know, you can use that weapon. The problem with this weapon, though, I mean, like, yeah, it gives a ton of attack and crit rate. That's true, but on hit increase, yes. By the way, you can activate that passive as well. You know, it's actually definitely like it's really activate your passive, gives you more damage. That's true, because her. Just a second. Because her skill attack. it attacks you every 2.5 seconds, something like that, right? If I'm not mistaken, like not 0.5 seconds, my bad. So it attacks 0.5 seconds, so you still can use it. You can use it. I prefer to use like this weapon, you know why? It gives me a little bit crit rate, it gives me energy recharge. The problem with the Scoffier, you need some energy recharge, you know? You need about like 160 to 170 to do like proper rotation. Without energy recharge, using a Scoffier might be a nightmare. Because I gotta log off like in 26 minutes. My girlfriend wants to watch like a movie and I want to, because Miyabi cutscene compilation. No, you can skip Miyabi cutscene compilation. Let's skip Miyabi cutscene compilation. Just a second, let me do one domains and you can join, no problem. But what about like scroll Cinder on Shinchu, scroll on Cinder City? I maybe wouldn't suggest you to use scroll on Cinder City. It's better to use Noblesse, but you can. You know why? I mean, yes, you can. You can use either scroll or Noblesse. The problem is, the point is, like, you always use, you can use. Yes, it's possible. I mean, yes, you can. Why I prefer to use Cinder City? You know why? Because I noticed that, I don't know if I'm like wrong or right, when you use, I mean, what I noticed, like Noblesse cannot be stackable with any other attack buff, if I'm not mistaken, and it feels like it cannot be stackable with TOM as well. Maybe I'm wrong, but I noticed like you get either TOM buff, like Tenacity buff, or Noblesse buff. When you use Cinder City though, you can use both of them, either like from Noblesse and Cinder City, and like Cinder City or and TOM. So yeah, something like that, you know? So yeah, it's completely up to you which one is better. It depends on your, if you like, if you have pretty good, like, you know what's the problem with Shinchu though? Shinchu, even though he is a supportive character, he is sub DPS as well. So he needs some like crit rate, crit damage ratio, you know? So yeah, without that, using Shinchu is might be not so, yeah, good. Genshin player like having girlfriend. Alright, let me do this domain one first, then like we do couple tests. Because if you remember, like yesterday we did couple plunging tests, like with, like actually not me, Silent, and the damage was 680k, 18k. With plunging. That was crazy. Oh yeah, by the way, yeah, I need to switch. I need to switch, unfortunately. Let me go. Oh, yeah. Let me try like this team. It's going to be official. By the way, great team actually. I didn't expect this team is so great. I never used like I'll hate
How
them.
long will this require exactly?
I'll hate them spread, but this team is actually crazy. And I heard Kakarot like, I have no idea how I managed to lose yesterday on Carlota, and I'm already 50 PT on her today. 50 PT, for real? You crazy? For real? 50? You already, you know, like most likely you're casual, but again, I wish you best of luck with Carlota. I still maybe wouldn't suggest you.
I created another universe and founded paradise.
I wouldn't suggest you to do that chlorine anyway, because you know why? Cartesia is way more powerful, but it's completely up to you. If you like the character, it looks like you like the character. I messed up.
Faster, stronger.
Because like we need to use like official like. But again, the damage is so high, you don't care about that. You need to use like iansan then official. That's not like wish you better luck. Yeah, I really like Carlota. Yeah, and that's like the only. Yeah, I feel you. I know. Like when you like the characters, like when you like the character. Okay. Oh my god. That's actually like, yeah, nothing can stop you. And you know what? It's not because she's actually a pretty good character as well. I mean, like, on top of that, she's actually a good character. She's a good DPS character. Icy Crow element in games. Okay, like in this case, I would suggest you to play ZZZ and like go for Miyabi. Because Miyabi is like, yeah, when it comes to Cryo, Miyabi is number one, for real. She like has pretty specific cryo, so it's called not cryo but other stuff. I forgot about that. Guys, don't get fooled by Vortex. Because with the goals, after all you go count. Okay. So yeah, like Silent, you can join if you want to. It's not me. You know why is that? No, it's like Kakarot, not me. Yesterday we were talking about like tests, like plunging tests. Like actually Rat asked us to do like some plunging tests with Mavuika. So yeah, now we want to do that. I was. I'm scared. Miyabi is in my bed every night. With how fast I'm like at pulling, I just will get her. Like, yeah, you definitely will get her. You know why? Because you know what? When it comes like what's the difference between Genshin Impact and Wuthering Waves? Wuthering Waves gives you a ton of asteroids, a ton of wishes. Oh yeah, like I like you know what? But you know what? If you finish all of the stuff, you can get enough pulls. Alright, so yeah, let's do like this domain and do some plunging. I mean, it was like Mavuika plunging, if I'm not mistaken. Silent, do you really have him? Because like, seemed like too upset with like Miyabi. Like, yeah, actually yes, he really is. Really upset, but what? You know, it's up to you. Like Silent, it's up to you. Like, if I'm not mistaken, you wanted to do like some plunging damage. So yeah, you tell me which characters to go. I can go like your Shinyun is Constellation 2, if I'm not mistaken. So yeah, for me maybe it's Bennett. Like as always. And maybe, I don't know, like, maybe I can go citlali, you know?
If
like
you are
Bennett,
presently unoccupied, perhaps we could stop a while at once and
citlali,
some repose
and you can go like Shinyun and like Mavuika to do some plunging. Oh, in WuWa, yeah, in WuWa it's extremely easy to get asteroids. I want to keep citlali. Okay, you want to keep citlali, then what? Like, if you want to keep citlali, then let me go Mavuika, like, or maybe Dia, or maybe Arlecchino. Let's go, like, yeah, okay. Oh, you want to do plunging Mavuika, right? Or like citlali plunging. It's up to you. Oh my.
Are made new, as buds in the spring. This is an auspicious era for humanity.
Bye bye, Ali. Bye bye. Sleep well. Alright, so yeah. Tell me what to do. I mean, you gonna plunge? Me gonna plunge? Oh, okay. Me gonna plunge, and what we need to do? You need to. Okay.
framework! Burn it down! Suffer the wrath!
I mean, that... I mean, with the... What was that? I don't know. You didn't. You told me like to do plunge. Okay, you spent all of your energy. Okay, let's do it again. You know why? Like silent. Because if I use my burst, like that enemy will be destroyed in no time. Maybe you should go like plunging and do some. You know what? Just let me do something, guys. I know, like it's. If I'm not mistaken, in co-op effects, oh, it's on. Oh no, it's on actually. Yeah, it's okay. Yeah, it was 600, but it was like it's actually was ordinary like a plunge, you know. The problem is if I use my burst, I will destroy that enemy immediately. That's why like I did like ordinary
In my role
plunge.
as champion duelist, my opinions do not matter.
Let's you do.
For when I
plunge.
draw my blade, I am but an instrument of Fontaine's law.
And I can go chevrous, by the way, if you want me to. How about you get away from the enemy and burst and then plunge? Oh yeah, actually it's a good idea. Hey Yoni, how are you doing? Hey Vortex. Did you see Columbina is not correct? Yes. And by the way, you know what? I assume she is going to be... It's a good idea, I will do that. I assume that she is going to be Electro, if you ask me, because of like that future... you say... future supportive character, you know? Maybe. Now, wanna try Ayaka team 4? Yeah, it's up to you. Just tell me which characters to go. Don't you need to upgrade NA to increase? Actually, yes, but you know what? The problem is, like, just imagine, let me show you. I'm not going to upgrade that, but let me show you. Talent is #1, and I did like, no, I don't need to upgrade. No. You know why? When you use burst, all of her burst, like, converts to like normal attack. So yeah, I don't need to upgrade that. So yeah, you see that, and charge and normal.
Many opponents in
it's
my
considered
duels.
to be skill, if I'm
Most
not
of them
mistaken.
I
It's considered to be burst. So yeah,
The
you
rest
need to
surrender.
after using burst. But when you do
No.
ordinary punch,
I
yes,
have
you need
never
to upgrade
lost a
that.
duel.
You wanna try Ayaka team 4? Yes, like Silent, it's up to you. I think like she's going to be either Pyro or Anemo. For real. About Anemo, I have a huge doubts. You know why? Because we're going to get Durin, we're going to get Varka, and both of them Anemo. About Pyro, maybe. Okay.
Then everybody stand back! Wrath from the sky!
It's 564, something like that. But again, ordinary plunge was better, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, because mavuika is really balanced. Yeah, that's true. Like, yeah, you don't need to do that. Like, yeah, but when it comes to ordinary plunge, yes, you need to, like, now let's do Silent what you want to do. Let's do, you know, like, let's do mavuika plunge. Mavuika plunge, by the way, let's say like that. Silence mavuika plunge deals crazy amount of damage. Let's go like this one. Just a second. Maybe like this one. She looks the most Anemo out of all characters. She definitely doesn't look Electro Hydra. But you know what the point is? Yes, I agree with you. The point is like... No, not Mavuika. It's your punch. You know what's the point is? Skirk looks like Skirk is cryo, but she looks like Electro a little bit.
In my
She
role
doesn't
as
look like
champion
cryo so
duelist,
much, you know.
My opinions do not matter. For
If
when I
Columbina
draw my
ain't gonna be
blade,
cryo,
I am but an
we're
instrument of
sad.
Fontaine's
Why?
law.
Because Columbina know the cryo Skirk going to be like, no, you know why is that? Actually, it's like, if you ask me, that opens the way for Capitano to be cryo. You know, guys? So yeah. She is not DPS bot. Okay.
Bring it! Rise with the sun!
Oh, you don't have energy.
Not bad.
Are you ready? Okay.
The end of our legacy.
Yeah, you didn't have like just a second. Oh, Capitano is dead. No, Capitano is dead. No, Capitano is not dead, guys. Capitano will be like kinda resurrected at the end of the Not Cry. Looks like, according to the leaks, support for Ina, plunge. Capitano is not dead, guys. Come on, like, yeah, why you kill him like so early? I was wondering why is he sitting here? Oh yeah, like no, it's like he technically isn't dead, but yeah. You guys need to let go of Capitano. He's not dead. He's going to be playable. Come on. Stop it, Yoni, stop it. Capitano is actually, I hope he is going to be playable. We'll see though, we'll see. Oh my god, man. Alright, so yeah, let's try it again. Yeah, most likely it's about energy, that's why. Why healing?
Let my name echo in song!
Light it up!
Oh my god. 733k damage, yeah, that was cool. Yeah, that was low, super low. Super low. I don't think he will be playable. Okay, guys, like, you know, like, I'm not arguing about that, but yeah, it's kind of like, okay, like, let's say, he is not dead at the moment, kind of like he's kind of like alive or something. Let's try another character. I don't know which one to... Or maybe citlali, you know? Or like, yeah, citlali. Bro, do they put out DPS at Furina? Oh, with talents, rat, yes. But you know why? It's not because of like that. It's because my talents level at like at level 1 when I do ordinary plunge, and maybe my crit rate is low. Ayaka team before I gotta go. Okay, no problem. So now let's do Ayaka team. For Ayaka, I need to go like Benny. What's that? Oh, I got I. Okay. I'm just waiting for him, like, yeah. Alright, so yeah. Let's go here. Let me like just tell me which character. If you want to use like Ayaka, then Benny. If you want to go like, I can go Furina as well. Like no problem. I can go Furina and I can go like Rosa to give you more crit rate.
Boring. Isn't there anything else more interesting to do?
Capitano is poor. Herald Archon. Physical burn, melt, Ayaka. I don't know. Like yeah, I don't know what he's want to do. But yeah, let's just like let's just see. Hey Silent, come on. You guys need to let go here. Like, oh, I would be nice to let go Capitano, but I can't. And I don't like... What? You know, I don't like Ayaka. And I don't like... Oh, come on, like, that's actually bad chat. Just delete it. Because Rat is on, like... Rat is here. Don't, like, don't...
Can be such a hassle. Who knew the people would adore me so much?
Oh, you know what we can do actually? Let's do opposite. Let me do my Constellation 0 like plunging Furina, you know? You got a pick. Okay, I will go. Okay, no problem. Oh my god. Sometimes I just a second. Alright, like this? Alright, okay. But how I supposed to do plunging with that team? Didn't you tell like plunging Ayaka? Alright, let's go anyway. I also don't like Ayaka. Oh, I heard it. Sorry, right? Sorry, right? that wasn't me anyway. So yeah, I don't know what you want me to do.
Adaptive frosting! Goose on the loose! Yoo-hoo! Time to shine! Letting great names echo! Whirling snow!
It was 77 with her skill. Actually, it was crazy. I didn't have like let's do it again. Like yeah, not enough energy, unfortunately. But yeah, with skill 77k. That's crazy. Let me go the characters immediately. No, actually, you know, like if you ask me, even though I don't play Ayaka so much, oh my god. I mean, there's a huge fan base for Ayaka. Oh, come on, Rat, like, you know, like, if you ask me...
Strike a pose!
Oh, yeah. You need to...
Yoo-hoo! Let the world come alive! Sakura swirl!
Damn, bro, that's crazy. 70k, like initial, like yeah, it's 30k each, something like that. So yeah.
A burst of flavor! Take flight! Bring it!
But go, Ayaka is good. Her cryo application is like, let's say like that. No, cryo application is best. I mean about cryo application, yeah, like she's okay when it comes to cry application. It's not big deal, right? Like, but
A blade embraces its duty.
you can even play
As a jeweler
Ayaka in teams
cherishes
like
their gems.
Kingdom. Yeah, that's true. Miyabi is better. But yeah, you know what, actually, like, Rat, what I would suggest you to do, if you ask me, try to, like, yeah, check some videos about Miyabi. You will be amazed with Miyabi. Just, Miyabi is just crazy, you know? Alright, so yeah, let's do a couple. And you don't even have to dodge playstyle. Oh yeah, that's true. But it's not always like that, by the way. You know what? Even though you don't need to dash, you still get some damage. But yeah, that's true. Ayaka, when she is like yeah, use her dash, like playstyle, actually avoid getting interrupted, if I'm not mistaken. So yeah, you should do like something like that. Hey, welcome back, Tanaki. You don't have to build, you will do it anyway. Okay.
Control breathing. Let's Oz, reveal thyself.
And by the way, you know what? Actually, Alhaitham can like keep that Night Souls to keep that buff, you know? Huh, that's interesting. Unlike Shenhe, he used E during her burst, for example. Yeah, that's true. I saw Miyabi gameplay, like, should destroy him. Yeah, that's true. Like, it's not a gameplay, actually. You need to try yourself. Because, like, when it comes to Miyabi, yeah, she's actually crazy. For real. That's why I like her. Yeah, not so much like Silent does, but again, you know, Silent, it's kind of like he crazy about that Miyabi completely, but I feel him because she's a really powerful character. Okay, so let's do maybe a couple domains more. Shenhe's Constellation Zero is Dodo. You know what? Let's say like that. She's not so bad. You know why? Silent. When you play free to play, it's completely different experience. You know, it's completely different experience. It's not like you one-shotting everything. You need to adjust your rotation more carefully. You need to adjust your weapons. You need to adjust your energy recharge. You know, when you have Constellation 6, you don't care about damage. You mostly care about like clearing the floor, a quest, etc., something like that, you know? So that's completely different like story. It's more fun, I would say, if you ask me.
Everyone hold hands. Make yourselves at home. Harder. By royal decree.
A process of elimination.
Remember, what's the damage? That damage is crazy, actually. I didn't expect or hate him like... Yeah, like, he's out of that duration, infusion, like, but again... Worex only likes Mami's characters. Kinda like, yeah, like, let's say like that. Not only, but yeah, mostly. And maybe like, yeah, like, because, you know why, this anyways, it's a waifu gaming, you know? Yeah, you can call them waifu, right? It's not a waifu. With citlali, you just gain more interruption resistance, like less damage, and like with Shenhe is a little bit more. About that, actually no, Rat, if I'm not mistaken. You know what? I saw a couple tests, and citlali and Shenhe actually, like with skirk, gives you the same amount of damage. It's kind of like no difference whatsoever. But when it comes to citlali, that's true. Since citlali gives you resistance to interruption, it's way more comfortable to play. Again, it's about like it's on paper. When it comes to real gameplay, it might be completely different. I saw Dora 44 Miyabi video Vortex. Oh yeah, I like, you know what, Dreamers, what I would suggest you, I didn't watch like Dora's video. Just like find random videos, or like if you can pull for Miyabi and test yourself. She's just crazy. We free-to-play players very rarely go for Constellation. That's true, yeah. Like Constellation is completely different story. It depends on build mostly. If Shenhe adds more or less damage. If Shenhe, yeah, that's true. But again, let's say like optimal builds for all of the characters. Citlali is gives you more. I mean, not because of damage, not because of like, yeah, more flexibility and easy to play. It's again, it's on paper, because yeah, when it comes to reality, we need to check. Because Shenhe is actually like, she actually pretty good buffer. And also, she can buff not only Ayaka, if I'm not mistaken, she can also buff like Escoffier as well, if you use Escoffier with that in that team. I saw your recent Bleach Brave Souls video, Vortex, like I know. Oh, about that, yeah. Oh, that was Noelle. She's just crazy. Yeah, I know. That thumbnail. Oh my god. Yeah, that thumbnail, yeah. That's true actually, Kakarot, that's true. You know why? Because like that game, like, oh my god, that's like that game, Bleach Brave Souls, has some like weird animation, like special moves, you know, like, yeah. It's crazy actually. It's not like in Genshin. It's completely not in Genshin. It's like way more solid, way more kind of like, you know, you like to watch animation in Genshin Impact. When it comes to Bleach Brave Souls, it's completely different. You know what I want to do? Let's try plunging Mavuika and try to see what I can do. Let's say my potential. Right? Why not? I mean, I can use citlali, like, since we're going to get like, yeah, it's actually not a bad idea. Just like for test, like couple test, because with rats, with silence team, I got like 600, like it's actually not so much. Because buffing depends on attack. Because buffing depends on attack. That's true, but you know what's the point is? You can also use, don't forget about Cinder City on Citlali, and don't forget about, like, that catalyst, TDDS. Okay, rotation is going to be like that, if I'm not mistaken. We need to use, like, Mavuika. Yeah, Bennett, then Skill and Burst to Swill Pyro, then Citlali because of TDDS, then Mavuika Skill and Burst, if I'm not mistaken, something like that. Is not much. Actually, yeah, that's actually super low, if you ask me. Which story is good? ZZZ for Asia player? Oh, I don't know about that. Like Dreamers, I don't know about that. I choose Europe again, but yeah, like for Ayaka, Shenhe is way easier to use than Citlali. About that, maybe yes. You know why? I don't have Shenhe to tell that, but yeah, you know, like if I'm not mistaken, it's not, because with Citlali you only use one circle, like one cycle of her skill and burst, right? That's it. But with Shenhe, you need to increase the damage. You need to use couple cycles. You need to use her skill first, then do couple setups. Then you need to use her skill and burst again. Something like that, if I'm not mistaken. But I might be wrong. Right? Triggering scroll and TDDS is way harder in triple cryo team than like trapping Shenhe. Maybe yes, maybe not. You know why? It depends. But again, like we definitely will like answer that question when Skirk is going to be like playable.
Your journey ends here,
drift!
Lord of Sand, your
Drag
sacrifice
clouds
is ready.
converge! You two! Time to end them! Light of the blazing sun!
We meet at last.
Incinerate!
Yeah, it was 700-ish something, but it was her burst, right? Now I can...
A grand
Let me do it again. Just see in which server you have like low ping. Okay, Cartio. Thank you for that. Yeah, like Furina EQ, Shanghai EQ, FE InQ. Actually, if I'm not mistaken, yeah, it's this rotation. That's true. So yeah, you need to do something like that. That's rotation for Ayaka with Shanghai. That's true. So yeah, you need to use like Shanghai like skill doubled like 2 times to benefits. Like it's kind of like gives you more buff, if I'm not mistaken, something like that. And the better thing with citlali is like...
Good things come to those who don't wait
Your
around.
journey ends here, Lord of Sand. Your sacrifice is ready.
Suffer the wrath! Wrath from the sky! Teamwork is strength! Drag clouds converge! You two! Tight! Burn it down! Pyroclastic surge!
That's a mess, actually, if you ask me.
Adventure time! Let's light it up! Everybody stand back!
Yeah, I'm low on energy.
Savor the show in peace. Let my
Show no mercy!
having fun.
Citlali! East Papa! Seize
That's
the sky!
not a...
Joy.
Light it up! Wrath from the sky!
I don't like that plunge actually so much. You know what? Let's do like... Citlali, EQ, Ayaka, F. Yeah, something like that. That's true. Like with Ayaka. But again, like... you know what? I don't have Shanghai to do that test, unfortunately. I would say way harder to do citlali rotation just cause that switch in. Oh, okay, I got it. It's because of like, yeah, TDDS, that's true. I think by the time you are doing like plunging, Benny's buff gets expired vortex. That's, you know what's the problem with that buff, with that plunging? You know what? Let's try maybe like, yeah. Yeah. Let's do like different setup. Like let's do the same team but different setup a little bit. Just give it a try. Yeah, I can do burst and maybe couple plunges. That's why. First one is about 70k, another one is different. Let's do... Yeah, this one will be better. You know why? Because I need to start my rotation with Arlecchino skill, then this one, then Benny. So yeah, let's try this one. Arlecchino in this case might be better. With citlali signature, yeah, that's, yeah, that rotation is because of like that TDDS, that's true. Because you need to switch to your main DPS when you use TDDS, that's true.
Your journey ends here,
Skyward!
Lord of
Drag
Sand.
clouds
Your
converge! Get
sacrifice
to
is
work!
ready.
You two!
In this case,
Teamwork is strength!
just a second, let me retry it. The citlali TDS will go to Bene Vortex. Yeah, that's true. That's bad. I know that. I need to switch to Arlecchino. The only problem is...
Your journey ends here.
I need to switch to Arlecchino.
Your journey ends here, Lord of Sand. Your sacrifice is ready.
Suffer the... I'm going in!
Laid bare.
Make way for the abyss. Ow, ow, ow! Show no mercy! Lumine, eat papa! Everybody stand!
Then citlali TDS will go to Benny. Yeah, that's true. Like, I need to like switch the rotation. Let me do a couple times. I'm not a great fan of plunging, you know. That's why maybe I back then skipped that show. Oh, and then when it comes to Varesa, Varesa is so easy to use. Like, yeah.
Your journey ends here, Lord of Sand. Your sacrifice is ready.
Suffer the wrath of me! Let's light it up! Teamwork is...
And the problem is that crocodile. Oh, yeah, he's here. Yeah. Just a second. I think no one compared to Varesa is planned. Yeah, that's true. I heard like people say that like if you enjoy WuWa combat, then you like the combat too. But like I'm not sure about that. You know what, Kakarot? Like if you ask me, or like Zenless Zone Zero combat system is way more better designed than WuWa combat system. I mean, like it's kind of completed, you know, like it's kind of like finished. If you play that, it's so crazy. You know, it's so fluent, if in my opinion, because I tried a couple times. It's extremely like, it's good, you know, like it's designed well. When it comes to WuWa though, it's kind of mostly chaotic one, you know, like it's kind of like some weird in some cases, you know. Maybe because of glitch or like that engine has, like I don't know, but again, you know what? Let me try. Optimized for WuWa, like yeah, then WuWa, yeah, like it's kind of like, yeah, it feels like more like, you know, like I don't know how to say that, maybe like well made, something like that. I mean, this is it.
Your journey ends here, Lord of Sand.
Make way for the...
Your sacrifice is ready.
Lumine, eat papa! Everybody stand!
We meet at last, Natlan. Witness my rise.
Skyward! Stray cloud converge! Fulfill our pact! Suffer the wrath of me! I'm going in!
Let my magic begin.
I would say it's not a bad damage, you know.
Transfixed. How inconsiderate.
Oh my god. Yeah, I messed up a little bit. Let me try it again. So yeah, because of like low energy. But yeah, it's kinda not a bad damage. In WuWa, switching characters feel really good. In WuWa, yeah, but yeah, it's completely different. You know why? If you say that in ZZ it's a little bit not post, actually, you know why? Maybe it's because, yeah, but in WuWa is different. That's true. But it depends on the characters. If you have like quick swap characters, then it's good. If you don't have them, it's like mostly the same. But again, I'm not so great in WuWa and ZZZ so much. So yeah, WuWa is like, yeah, I'm super like casual, you know.
Your journey ends here, Lord of Sand. Your sacrifice is ready.
Everybody stand back!
It's 200k damage. It's actually not a bad damage, but again,
your journey ends here, Lord of Sand. Your sacrifice is ready.
Suffer the wrath! Teamwork is true!
Pound it to the ground!
yeah, the problem is that crocodile like goes through the enemy and me, and like, yeah. The only reason I don't play ZZ is because I dislike combat system. Oh, for real? Oh, okay. Build your Carlotta, Dimas, like you will not. But my Carlotta is trash build. Oh yeah, like, you know, like when it comes to build, like you need to spend some time anyway. I scored 24 stars only, Kakarot. In Toa, in WuWa. Oh, okay, for me it's 18 actually, not even 20.
Staring into my eyes is ill-advised.
Your journey ends here, Lord of Sand. Your sacrifice is ready.
You two! Time! Going in!
Nah, yeah, actually it's bad. I need to like grab that mark because like I still like on that character. It's way better.
Your journey ends here, Lord of Sand. Your sacrifice is ready.
Because it's ready.
Everybody stand!
Yeah, that's you see, like it's almost dead. Like yeah,
Pound
yeah. I think I need to avoid using Bennett's skill. It's like, yeah, I lose some time on that.
Your journey ends here, Lord of Sand. Your
Get to work!
sacrifice is ready.
You two! Time! Teamwork is true!
It's a good damage, but yeah, he has great resistances. I have 72 once on her dreamers, like she really doesn't need much skill. For real? WuWa has amazing combat system. Yeah, that's true. The only reason.
Your journey ends here, Lord of Sand. Your sacrifice is ready.
Everybody stand back!
Yeah, I know what to do. Yeah, I need to punch into that crocodile, but not into... Or maybe I need to avoid like using... No, I can't.
Your journey ends here, Lord of Sand. Your sacrifice is ready.
You two! I'm going in!
That's shit.
We meet at last, meddler.
Everlasting as the moon!
Skyward! Make way for the... Fulfill our pact! Yeah! Teamwork is true!
The only problem, even though this enemy is like it's
Watch your foot. Watch your foot.
anyway, so yeah, let me go. Like yeah, well, by using Varesa, but like let me just like, you know what? Let me do another test. How about using citlali last after Bennett? Citlali last after Bennett. Just a second, let me check that. So yeah, it's going to be first. It's going to be Arlecchino, right? Second is going to be like this one. Then you want me to use Bennett skill and burst. Then citlali. Actually, yes, it's possible. That's true. Like, let's try it.
Your journey ends here, Lord of Sand. Your sacrifice is ready.
Go on and get to work! Suffer the wrath of...
This is where you fall. Laid bare. A gift for you.
Make way for the... Everybody stand! Fulfill our pact! Laline, eat Papa!
Let my magic...
Fortunately, you cannot grope them. Maybe dash cancel like her charge attack. Yeah, like it doesn't help me a lot. You know what's the problem? Even if you do like, since like it's bad. You know why? When you use her signature weapon, using dash cancel, it's not a great idea. You know why? Just a second, let me show you. There's like some like another approach. So yeah, like her signature grant bond of life equals 25 like HP when a charge attack hits an opponent. That's a problem. When you do dash cancel, it's not a charge attack. I mean, dash cancel, you mean like grabs that mark. With white tassel, it's possible. With like this weapon, Primogem, it's possible. But with this weapon, no, you will lose that buff, you know? That's a problem. You need to do like kind of charge attack. If I got your point. But again, when it comes to Varesa though, damn bro, Varesa is crazy. I mean, I can use mavuika. Like why Varesa is so good? Varesa's AoE, like area of effect, is better than Xiao's AoE, you know?
Your journey ends here.
Hands where I can see ya! Drop your weapon!
Your sacrifice is ready.
Burn it down! Light of the blazing sun!
Hi! Yeah! It's justice o'clock! Yeah! Hero incoming! Yeah!
A gift for you!
Justice will prevail! Stop right there! Control breathing! Let's...
A grab from the sky!
Hero incoming! Headbutt! Hero incoming! Yeah. Time to roll! Hero incoming! Yeah! Too strong!
Okay, so yeah, anyway, so yeah, Varesa is like way more like easy to use, I would say. Try to get 16 for some consistency. Which one? 53 is way too low. Oh, okay, it's not for me. My Carlota. So okay, let me try maybe one domain, and maybe that's it for today. Let's do like, yeah, that's strong box. But yeah, that like doing plunging is fun, not gonna lie. But yeah, some like I just like, yeah, I'm just like maybe lazy. Like maybe I'm like not so great in plunging. That's why. So yeah, doing like Arlecchino plunging is so like, you know, like it's kind of like emotional damage. But yeah, let's try this plunging in like against this mob. It's going to be like the same setup. But yeah, I'm going to, yeah, maybe like using Bennett first before citlali is not a bad idea.
Leave me alone.
Because yeah, in this case like less
Never mind.
less rotations. So Varesa Overload with Shenling DPS is comparable to Arlecchino teams. Yeah, like with Shenling. No, it depends. You know why? Because it depends on enemy. Let's say like that. If you fight against Topa, then Shenling definitely. When you fight other enemies, I would say mavuika might be better.
Overrule!
Sky cloud converge!
Huh? Teamwork is dreamwork! Show no mercy! Not you two!
So in this case, actually it was okay. You know why? But yeah, this enemy, it also gives me additional crit damage if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, you see? It's additional crit damage. It's because of blessing. So yeah, when a character plunging attack hits an opponent, their crit damage increased by certain attack. So yeah, like it's kind of like buff. But it's proper rotation that she can do before. Oh, that's crazy. 700k damage. Attack please. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Let's build that. You know what? If I can get crit damage for that, that would be nice piece for, yeah, crit energy recharge, unfortunately. Anyway, let's try. Let's try it. And by the way, Kakarot, like, would be nice if you can join like that Cartesia day. You know why? Because I'm going to do like Cartesia wishing, and at the same time I want to try my you say like that tower of adversity or something. Like, yeah, that's let's say WuWa Spile Abyss. You know, I want you to see like what I'm doing, like, because you know why? I saw a couple of videos yesterday or a couple days ago. I saw like a YouTuber used only dungeon and finish that floor 4, which is actually pretty difficult. But yeah, that dungeon was just crazy because he learned all of the moves of that enemy. That's crazy, actually. All right. Yes, usually. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Right. Will I crit damage and attack? Yeah, that's true. That's true. Oh, I never use the same. If you notice that, I don't know why, but it helps me sometimes. I never use the same artifact set to create the same artifact set. That's why I switched to Mercy Hunter when I had like 3 pieces of emblem, you know. So the point is, using emblem artifacts and create emblem, in my opinion, bad idea. And it's ended up with actually pretty good goblet, attack goblet. Yeah, not gonna lie, it's cool. Yeah, it's defense again. It's most likely going to be defense all the way. Let's first do something like that. Just a second, guys. Oh yeah, let's try this one first. You never know, you know? Because you know why? Why this set might be good. If it's went to only crit damage and attack, this piece might be great for Skirk. Because she doesn't need energy recharge at all. Okay. Okay. I will keep it. Attack would be nice, to be honest, not gonna lie. Okay. I have better than that. I'm not going to melt it anyway, but this one is way better, you know? But I see is HP scalar vortex. Just like letting you know, like her weapon gives like a. Oh yeah, but about it, yeah, that's why, if I'm not mistaken, that's why rover, like Aero rover is so good for her. Yeah, I didn't know that, but yeah, I heard about weapons though. All right, so yeah, you know what I want to do? I want to melt this one. No, it's a bad idea. It's actually a bad idea because I want to build. Okay, let's try. Maybe I can get crit damage. If it's crit damage, I will continue. In all other cases, yeah. Oh my god. Oh. Yeah, just imagine like physical damage today. Like someone of you, like if I'm not mistaken, Kakarot, you told that like physical skirk. Yeah, that's piece like for physical skirk, by the way. So yeah, let me check like trash pieces I have. Okay, bye bye, Kakarot, bye bye. Try that Mercy Hunter attack goblet for Ayaka. Mercy Hunter attack goblet. I want to keep it, but yeah, it's a good idea. Just a second. Okay, got it. You want to, like, yeah. Let me check what I have. Yeah. Yeah, I don't have any. The only thing I have is this one. Just a second. Okay, let's try it. So what's that? 57 moment, let's go. Yeah. Sino. Hey Sino. Hi, how are you doing? She didn't have. What's that? I said sorry. Why is that? So like Tanuki. What happened, Tanuki? I said so. Like why you sorry? Like Tanuki, it's completely okay. Like it's alright, Tanuki. Yeah, completely okay, Tanuki. Come on. Alright, so yeah, let's try it. Make Discord, Tanuki. It's easy if you want. Alright, so yeah, let's try this one. If it's went at least one defense, I will cancel. Don't get me wrong. Yes, like let's say not once, but yeah, couple defense. Oh my god, it's like, oh my god. Yeah, don't say that name, you know? Okay, let's continue. It's like kind of max or something. All right. Oh my god. Anyway, it's the best what I have. Well, let's give it a try, okay. No, it's especially for no, it's bad. Actually, it's anyway. In any case, it's the best what I have, but it's not okay. That's why I wanted to keep it. Anyway, it's okay. I mean, yeah. It's the best what I have anyway, but yeah, it's terrible. Yeah. What was that? So yeah, 2 rolls to defense, 1 roll, okay. Leveling up artifacts is a nightmare in this game. Also 2 rolls of defense. Yeah, the flat defense, by the way. It's a flat defense. I won't mind, Dimmers. Guys, is that good? We made a server on Discord if you guys want. Oh yes, of course it's get like yeah, I know you asked me to do that, guys. Would be nice to do it. I'm not gonna lie. For Genshin updates and leaks. About that, about leaks, yes, you can. About leaks. That's actually I know how to make server on Discord. Like, yeah, just give me some time. I will do it. No problem. I just like, I remember like I told you that. So like, yeah, I will do it. No problem. But after that, I need someone to like to help me to do some like administration, etc. Something like that would be nice. It's actually not so difficult if I'm not mistaken for Genshin updates and leaks, especially for leaks, right? Okay guys, so yeah, that's it for today. Unfortunately, let's say like that, it's not a bad piece, not gonna lie, and like this one as well. I mean, yes, acceptable, you know, maybe not something crazy, but acceptable. Would be nice to avoid that defense though, definitely, like its attack would be better, or like crit damage, but again, I'll keep it because you never know, maybe you will be like high on crit rate. You know, you don't need that crit rate at all, and you need a small amount of attack. Actually, in case of damage, if you have enough crit rate, this piece is not bad because of it gives attack. But again, we'll see. We'll see. I thought you made server, my bad. No, I haven't done it yet, unfortunately. Managed to do 11 PT this stream. Oh, for real? Yeah, 11 PT. In WuWa? Yeah, WuWa, like, farming in WuWa is so easy. Actually, yes. I don't know how to make... I will do it, like Dimmers. Just, yeah, just give me some... Maybe, like this week, at the end of the week, I will try to do it. Like, on a Sunday or something like... Oh, this is a combat? Yeah, it's good. Alright guys, so yeah, this is it for today. Thanks for joining. I will be online tomorrow, and yeah, tomorrow is kind of like the day before stream, don't forget about that. But yeah, that stream would be hype, if you ask me. Like, yeah, it will be hype, it will be great stream. Like, yeah, I mean special program, not a stream, of course.
What could the children...
Alright, so yeah, thanks for joining once again. I will be online tomorrow, so yeah, feel free to join guys, and bye bye guys, bye bye.
What should I choose? Today's recommendation is skirk. I don't want to add to Anthony's troubles. Oh, what should I choose? You're also and a radish veggie soup. Oh, fountain. Here are my wishes. You're also here for Mondstadt's wine, aren't you? Oh, what should I choose?